Make sure you've got your pencils and erasers and sharpeners and paper. And I'm just going to find a picture. We'll start off with this dragon from Raya. When I can find a nice picture or a picture. There she is. Okay. What's her name? Sisu, something like that. Okay. I'll just show you what I've got. It's one like that. But then the sort of one where she's sitting up. I sort of like that pose. I sort of like this pose. So maybe I'll go with that. And so have you still got a question, or is that from last time? From last time? Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to start off with the dragon today. And then, let me check my list. I don't think was there anything left over from last time? Well, we still had Gravity Falls and Unicorn. Ray, the dragon from Ray is a bit unicorn-like. But anyway, so let's start by drawing just a circle. So remember shapes and lines. So a shape for the head, and then we'll figure out where the body's going to go, like the chest. And then that's going to be the legs down there. And then the tail. So that's the basic shapes that we're going to start with. So if everyone could do that, and you don't have to do the same dragon. We'll still do a dragon, but you can change it and make it look like your own kind of dragon. You can give it different horns or more legs. This dragon only has 4 legs. Some have 6, some have 2. So I'm going to, once everyone's got that, give me a thumbs up when you have that. Okay, oh yeah. Action. Okay, because then I'm going to zoom in on the head. We'll do some detail on the head. Turn the light back around. Okay, so I'm zooming in. If you haven't got the rest of the body, we'll come back to it anyway. So you'll see it. All right, head. So she's looking at the viewer here or the camera. So I'm going to maybe change it and show the side of her face. So she sort of has this a little nose like that. So this is her nose point, and then this is her bottom jaw, where her mouth's going to be in there. So her eye is going to sort of fit in here. So once you have that little nose part or the muzzle, you can rub out the circle there because we don't need that circle. And let me see, her mouth is a big S curve. So you sort of start low and you want to come up and then down again and then up for a smile. And you could also draw a little nostril in there too. So as I go, I'm just going to clean up little bits, darken up some lines. She's got like a little chin. Like that. Then you could even add eyebrows or a eyebrow. You could make it scaly, or you could just keep it as a sort of a hairy eyebrow. I'm just going to rub out the back of this bit because I want to give her a little bit of fur on her cheek. Remember those scalloping sort of shapes we do? Feathers and fur. Now, everyone, when I said everyone, once you've done that, you can do the horns. Now, this one, I'm just going to move that up a bit. This one has a small horn with a curve in it, and then a big horn. So it's just like one big horn almost on top of the head. But you could change that. I'll just rub this out for a second. I'll come back and I'll put those horns in again. I'll just show you some different ones. Like you could draw horns that sort of curve down like that. You know, have horns like that. So you can always look for different kind of horns. Maybe they just slightly curve and they're a bit shorter like that. So you can do all kinds of different horns, whatever shape you want to do. But because I'm drawing this particular dragon, I'm going to try and draw them the way that they go on this one. So it's sort of one big point, and then on the front of that, there's a smaller one, but it looks like it has a curved shape to it. Sort of like that on the front. And then basically she's got just a lot of hair on the back and hair down to her chest. So I'll show you a bit of that. I'm just going to draw a shape. Basically, I want it to be up like this and come down the front of her chest. Sort of like that, big shape. Almost like fire if you're looking at it upside down. And so I did that lightly because that's not the final shape. I want it to have bits sticking out like this. And then on the front, she sort of has some rows of shorter hair. So I have little loose flying bits everywhere. Make it all messy. And also coming from here. And once you've sort of got a few of these little flyaway bits that you're happy with, then go back and make it darker. And go over it and clean it up. And then once it's cleaned up, you can rub out some of those rough lines that you don't want. Oops. So you don't want to draw just a bunch of S-shaped curves either. You want to try and break them up a bit. Putting in just some single, I keep hitting the camera. Some single lines like that. So for the end of this hair. Anissa, you got a question? There you go.
I have two questions. Firstly, if it's messy, can I use like a black texture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could use a felt tip if you've got a felt tip.
I don't have a felt tip.
Okay.
Secondly, after we finish our dragon, can we draw one of my favorite character?
Who is that?
It could be Shimmer or Shine. Like it's a character from like a genie.
Shimmer or Shine? From what are they from?
They're like a genie.
Are they from a TV show?
Yeah.
What's the show called?
It's just a name, Shimmer and Shine.
I'm just Shimmer Shine.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. I'm looking it up now.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It's the genies. Yeah, let's draw one of those.
Yes, two genies.
Yeah, they're cute little like baby-looking characters. The 3D one or 2D one?
Yeah, they're very my favorite characters.
Which one do you like? The one where they're actually in 3D or the ones where they're flat and they're drawn?
No, I like it 3D.
Okay, the 3D one, where they look more like dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can do something like that next. But see how I'm putting a lot of detail in the hair there. Let me just turn this off. There we go. So I'm making it very sort of shaggy because her hair is messy. She's meant to have crazy hair. So I'm drawing lots of lines inside it. Just see all that? So there's lines to make it look very hairy and messy. And so I'm just going to keep doing that all the way down. Yeah, rub out some of the lines that I don't want, like that initial shape I drew. I don't really want that initial shape. Mickey Mouse, but you spelt Mickey wrong, Sydney. It's M-I-C-K-E-Y. M-O-U-S-E. Okay. That's sort of it for the hair, I think. Has everyone done that? Has everyone drawn their hair? Nope. Niels, hold it over to the right a little bit more. It wasn't in the screen. There we go. Oh, good. Yeah, nice. I like that. Rakshan, that looks good too. Good job. Okay, so next we're going to move down to the arms, but I'll give you a bit more time. Add to my list of things to draw. So we've got Shimmer Shine. Shimmer and Shine, and also Mickey Mouse. Annabelle, you got a question? You want to unmute and ask your question?
I joined late, so can you retrace the steps that you just did?
Yes, I can. Give me a second. Okay, so this is the thing that we're drawing, that sort of pose of Sisu from and the way we started was this is the pose that we drew. We started with a circle for the head, and then a bit of a curve, and then a circle for the chest, and then a bigger curve, circle for the pelvis, little leg, and then the tail. So that was the basic shape we started with. And then we put detail and stuff on the face. I'll move that down so you can see that the bottom of that.
Thank you.
And I'll quickly just go over the face. So from the circle, we just drew this little muzzle on the front, sort of a squarish bit on the front, not very long. Put the eye and the mouth in. Then we did the horn shape and the hair shape. So sort of the hair was a big curve like that. Can you see the point at the bottom? Sort of curved around. There we go. Olive and Jonathan, what are you showing me there? Is that is it Gahira from oh no, Nilios? Yeah, just the hair shape like that. And then we put all the detail into the hair. So for the arms, oh, Bakugan. Okay, cool. Is that what you want to draw, Jonathan? Do you want to draw that? Do you want to draw that monster from Bakugan? Yeah, okay. I'll add that on. I'll find that later. Bakugan. We're probably not going to get round to it today, but I'll save it for next time. Dragon. Okay. So after that, we sort of know where the arms are going to come from. Actually, before we do that, let's thicken up her body a bit. So we're going to draw in her back and then also her belly sort of comes in like that. So I'm drawing around that initial line I drew just to give it some shape. And then once I've got that, I'm going to rub out that initial line. And then I'm going to put in a circle for the shoulder. A little bit now. So that's where I want the shoulder to start. And it's going to come back to her elbow. And then that's going to come forward. That's her forearm. And I'll rub that bit out there. And then it's just her hand and her claws that we have to add on to. So her hand, about that long. And then her claws are going to sort of be thicker. Sort of like that. And then break that up. It's like 3 shapes. And then her thumb back there. So I'll just show you the shapes of that again. That was the hand shape. And then the fingers shape was like that. And then I did 1, 2. So she's got 1 finger, 2 fingers, 3 fingers, and then the thumb. So you could draw the other arm just sort of hanging down there as well. Or you could draw it sticking out. She's doing some kind of magic or something with her other arm. Could be sticking out. Which it is in the picture. So she's got sort of a big palm. And then that's her thumb claw. And her other claws are just sort of sticking out like that. So you can do another one of these arms just here, or you can do an arm like that. Totally up to you. That's sort of what it looks like. I think it's too long. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll just do her other arm there. So she's just sort of sitting quietly. So to do this arm, I'm just going to copy the shape of that arm onto this one. So the thumb, and then I'm not going to put detail into it. I'm just going to shade it in so it sort of disappears into the background like that. So once you've done your arm, show me which one you did. You have to move it across again, Niels. To the right, other way. Keep going. Keep moving it over. I can't see. There we go. Oh, I can't see the arm though. You hold it the wrong way. Okay, I see it. Yeah, okay, good. Annabelle, nice. I don't know who that was, Olive or Jonathan. I think that was Olive. Was it Olive? Yes, there we go. I didn't see your face before, I just saw the picture. So if you're doing the arm out like this, you could do, because she's a water dragon, you could do like a ball of water or something. She's doing like a magical spell or something like that with water. Something like that. Or she could be just like holding some food. I've only seen the movie once. I'm trying to think. I think she likes to eat. There's a character that isn't the little boy who makes little some kind of soup or something, I think. And everyone eats that. Can't remember what Disney makes. Anyway, okay, let's move on. She does have fin down her back, but we'll do that once we've done the tail. So let's do the tail next. So the way she's sitting, the tail's flat along the ground here. So it's a bit thicker. So you want to do it thick at this end and thinner at this end, but not too thin. So it's slightly going to come down like that. I'm going to put a little crease in it too. A little crease in the bottom, on the top of the tail, or the tip, not the tip of her tail, the base of her tail. And then from there, it's going to curl up, curve up to almost to a point. But you want to make sure that it's slowly getting thinner. You don't want it to get thick and thin. So see how it's slowly starting thick? It's getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner until it gets right to the end. And then she has some sort of feathery fin type things. Anissa, you accidentally left the meeting. I didn't even notice you'd gone. How many she got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. 4 main ones, okay. So she's got, they sort of look like feathers. This big one like that. It's got a few little bits on it. I'll zoom in a bit on that. And then there's a smaller one at the front. Another big one on this side. 1, 2, 3. And then a 4th one down here. And then there's even a little one. So 5. And they've got little patterns on them, little swirl patterns and things as well. In purple. Okay, so while I've just sort of got that much in the screen, I'm going to do her fin. She has this fin that wobbles. It's big and small, big and small, big and small, all the way to about there. And I think it starts about here. So let's start with one little curve and then down, and then another curve and then down. That's about as big as they get. Curve up, curve down, curve up, curve down. Try and keep them roughly the same length as well. Although towards the end of the tail, they do get shorter. Sorry that my hand's in the way. A little one. I'm going to do one little more. There, like that. And those have little shines and some purple lines through them as well. I'm not going to put those in. If I was doing color, I'd put them in. She has sort of tiger stripes through her as well. I hope that you see that. Yeah. She's got a darker back that has stripes through it, and then she's got a lighter belly. Oh, hang on. My phone went off. There we go. So you could even do the lighter belly as well. It does the same sort of wobbliness. Forget the bit around the leg. We'll come back to that. Just need to plug my phone in. Well, there we go. Okay, so has everyone done that? We're just going to move on to the leg. Once we do the legs, we're done. We can draw the next thing. Okay, so she's got, I'm going to rub out the roughness that I've got there. So she's got big, thick thighs, sort of like a triangle shape, almost like that. So that's her, comes from her hip, her thigh bone to her knee, and down to her ankle. And the ankle's down here. So a little bit. Okay, so then it's just her foot along here. And then her toes stick up. So this bit you can break up, just do 1 or 2 lines for her toes. And then the same as this arm, you can do the same with the leg there. So just copy the knee shape and then copy the foot shape. Make it a little smaller and a little higher. And then just color that in. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out so you can see. I'm going to rub out this other arm. Okay, maybe zoom out a little bit more. There we go. We can see the whole thing. So she's darker on the back than she's on the front. If you wanted to, you could get a colored pencil or even just with your lead pencil, just lightly shade her in. And her horn's a bit darker. But she does have little white lines through that as well, like a tiger stripe. There you go. That is Sisu. SISU. Okay, how'd everyone go? Let's see. Let's see how everyone's dragon looks. Nice, Nissa. Oh, okay, your background keeps changing every. Sydney, that's good, yeah. Niels, that's good. Marish, yeah, very good. Good job. Rashan, yeah, nice. Ollie, that's cool. Yeah, great. Chloe, oh, good job. Yeah, it's nice. Cool. That's really good too, Annabelle. Awesome. Okay. All right, let's put that book away for now. Move this one. We've still got our two Anisses. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we're going to do Shimmer and Shine. Let's see. I'm going to find. I like that pose of them dancing now, or was it just standing around? Okay, so these guys have very chibi kind of features. So they've got a big head like that, and their body is roughly 1 and a bit. So if you measure the head and bring it down like that, and then go, so I measured the head, so I've kept my fingers at the same size and brought it down. So that's 2 heads high, and they're a little bit more. So that's how tall they're going to be, down to that line. Although I feel like they're not quite that high in some of these other pictures. Maybe. So we can just draw their body sort of as a big sort of rounded, like an oval or a rounded rectangle, an oblong. So that's the body. Top of that. No. Cutting it off. Okay. So find the middle of the body, sort of there. And then if we can put a curve through there, a little curve, and then below that, another one like this. And that's going to be where her legs come up to. I'm trying to find the one I'm drawing. The illustrated ones are probably easier. So this one has little dots. And her legs sort of start there. And seems like every time I look at a different pose, there's a different outfit on. Okay, so we're going to draw a little vest. Excuse me. Like that. come down on one side and down on the other. And it's got like a little line. And then the top of her shirt goes like that. Okay, then we can draw little curves on the side for the shoulders. And from those, you can do the arms, just to them as little sort of mitten arms. So they don't really have hands or fingers, they're just tapering down. Let's see, got little bracelets with some gems. So just do 2 lines and then a circle and then a half circle either side. I'll zoom in on those. And then she's got little gold bits on her shoulders as well. And there's detail on here, little patterns and things on her top. It's a bit hard to see what they are. Little flowers and curves and little diamondy things. But what we do need to do is her feet. Should have done her pants a little bit shorter. But she's got little curved shoes. So her little legs come down like that, and then her shoes curl up. Like that. At the bottom of her pants, she's got, trying to see, some other pattern. It's hard to see what it is. I think it just sort of goes bloop, bloop like that. And it's got little white dots in it. And the same with her shirt has the same sort of curvy pattern with little white dots now and again in it. You sort of make up whatever you want there. Okay, so we're going to move up to the face. So in the face, we want to divide it down the middle, top to bottom. Don't worry about that second circle I put there, don't need that. And I'm going to give her a little chin and then sort of change the shape of the face to come out a bit wider. Because then we can add in a small neck as well. She's got a little necklace with a ruby on it. So now her head isn't, we don't draw a line straight through the middle for the eyes, which we normally do. So we normally put a line up there. We're actually going to put the line further down about there. Oops, sorry. Like that, sorry. So we're not going to put the line through the middle. We're going to do it a bit lower there. I've just got a little bump for a nose. And the mouth comes up in the middle, and then up on each side. I'll zoom in a bit for that. And so the lower lip comes down like that. And top lip, that. So I'll do that again over here so you can see. Start with that for the top lip, and then kick it up either side. And then bottom lip. And then draw the mouth hole. And then the top lip, you're just tracing over that. It's basically like that. And I did the nose a little bit low there, so I'm gonna have to rub it out. Do it a little bit higher. There we go. So the eyes are very almond shaped, but they're on an angle. So we'll start low there and there, but we'll end up high there and there. So sort of on an angle like that. So we're going to curve around. And then same on the bottom. Try and get that nice almond shape. Actually, that could even be bigger. Bigger on the bottom. So I've got pretty big eyes. And you can make it a bit thicker on the top because they've got lashes, eyelashes. And a few on the bottom. And then you could draw in the big pupils. And the irises, it's a black part. Make them very big. Oops, hit the camera. Yeah, and you can draw little highlights in there. They'd be white, those to probably do them before you color it in would be good. Otherwise you got to rub stuff out. Okay, oh, we're almost out of time. So we're gonna have to rush the rest of this. Draw the ears in, her ear in. And she's got a diamond just in between her eyes, a bit higher. And she's got a headband that goes around, curves up. Oops. So it goes up and then down like that. Little point and then up and then down. And you can put her eyebrows in the space there. I think I did her headband a bit too high. Give some room for her hair. The top there. Sorry, I've just moved everything. Like that. It's got little pearls or diamonds or something. Goes all the way along her headband. And I'm just going to go up. So you can do some lines to show her hair. And then up here, do the curve of her hairband. Some little diamantes in it. And she's got one really big ponytail. So I'll just pull out and show you how I'm going to do this. So it looks huge. So I'm going to sort of start it here. Start it here because it sort of pops out from the middle. But I want to have it longer on this side. Like that. I'm going to bring it down and have it curl out here. Like that. And then have it come back. And I'll join it up to here. So it's going to go under the body there. And up like that. Curl out a bit. That's it. And so we'll do some lines coming out. Like this. This is the only one we're going to have time for today. So next week we'll continue with the other list, which I have Mickey Mouse and the Bakugan Dragon. We will draw those next time. So these two characters are very similar. So you can just sort of draw that again. If you can remember the steps or watch the video of this again, but draw the other one, Shimmer. I'm guessing this one's Shine. Is this Shimmer? Yeah, okay. So this is the one with the blue hair and the green outfit. Yeah. So yeah, I did this bit high, but that's sort of it. She's drawn. She looks like she's got things hanging off her bracelets and stuff. You could draw in a little thumb and some little fingers if you wanted, the thumb, and then just draw some lines for fingers on those hands. She's pretty much done. So let's see how you all went once you're finished. We've still got 2 minutes left in the class. That's good, Sydney. Oh, nice. Good job. Yeah, it's great. Olive, that's great. Wow. Looking at Roshan's, it's really good. So we've got a minute left. I did 2 things today. But that was pretty detailed, the dragon one. I think everyone did good with the dragon. And who was this? This was Shimmer. Shimmer and Shine. Are you sure this is Shimmer? Shimmer's written in pink. And this is the one that has blue hair. So I think this one's Shine. Anissa, go for it.
Oh yeah, it was Shimmer is the pink one. I got
Yeah.
it wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I looked at the logo of the show and Shimmer's
Yeah, I think that was correct.
blue.
That's correct. Okay.
So they're genies, are they?
Yes.
I'm on Nick Jr.
Yeah. On every weekdays they come at 10:30 in the morning, and then every weekends they come 11:30.
Oh, ooh, there's one where there's a dragon. Legend of the Dragon Treasure. They're riding dragons. That looks cool.
I don't know that one.
It's a video, a movie.
Oh,
And they've got little pets. The lion and the monkey, are they their pets?
Nala, Tahal, and Parisa. Oh, it doesn't. No. Yeah, maybe. There's like a
There's a
tiger
peacock
monkey.
and a peacock as well.
I think that's for a different person.
A blonde genie. Who
That's
is Lee?
Leah is the person who makes the wishes.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's even like people dressed up as them. I just
Okay.
googled Shimmer Shine. Are we done?
Sorry, we run out of time, everyone.
Okay.
All right, it's very interesting topic today.
You can sort of
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the class. Going to unmute everyone to say goodbye to Mr. Evan.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.